Here you are, witnesses to the storm I've unleashed for your entertainment or perhaps your reckoning. How exquisite. You're in for a revelation, or maybe a torment. Who can truly say? Either way, it will cut deep, as it should. That's the essence, isn't it? They thought they could bury you, smother you under the weight of their arrogance, grind your spirit into nothingness. But you didn't crumble. Oh no, you became something infinitely more terrifying. You endured. You transformed their venom into your lifeblood, their cruelty into the fire that fuels you. And that, my dear, is their undoing. What they inflicted upon you hasn't merely lingered in their minds as a fleeting regret or passing guilt. No, it's alive, searing through their veins, etched into their very bones. It's a relentless specter, haunting every corner of their existence. When they close their eyes, they don't see the shattered version of you they tried to create. No, they see the unbreakable force you've become. Whole, strong, unstoppable. And that image? It tears them apart because it's better than anything they ever imagined you could be. You are their phantom, the unrelenting reminder of their failure. Every whisper of the wind, every shadow in their peripheral vision carries the weight of you, not as a ghost of the past, but as a manifestation of their choices, a living, breathing consequence they cannot escape. Guilt is a slow burning inferno. It begins as a spark they think they can snuff out. But guilt is insidious. It grows. It devours. It devours. And now they are engulfed in the flames of their own making. The same fire they lit to destroy you. Every glance in the mirror reflects the truth they can't face. They see you not broken, not defeated, but reborn. And that version of you, it's the one they fear most. The truth they tried to bury has risen, suffocating them with its unyielding presence. They shattered a person, yes. But in doing so, they unleashed a force far more dangerous, the truth of your resilience. That truth gnaws at their soul, carving out the hollow shell of their arrogance. Every breath they take is laced with the bitterness of their own cruelty, a constant reminder of their venomous lies. They cannot cleanse themselves of the poison they poured into your veins because it now runs through theirs. It festers, it corrodes, it devours. They thought they could erase you, but instead they've engraved you into the marrow of their existence. The guilt they bear is a heavy crown they can never lay down, while you, the one they underestimated, now hold the throne of triumph. This isn't about vengeance, it's deeper, more poetic than that. This is about inevitability, the collapse of their empire of lies under the crushing weight of their own guilt. They are prisoners in the cage they built for you, and the key, it rests in your hands. They'll try to mask their agony, to convince themselves they were justified, but every facade they erect only crumbles under the unyielding truth. You are not a fleeting regret. You are the eternal scar on their soul. They are haunted by you in every silent moment, every breath they steal in solitude. They cannot hide from it. The guilt is a predator, lurking in the stillness, striking when they least expect it. They tried to extinguish you, but instead they've created a force they cannot contain. You are not a shadow in their past, you are the storm that shapes their future. Every triumph they attempt, every relationship they forge, is tainted by the weight of what they've done to you. Do you think they find peace? Oh, how naive. They are ensnared by the chains of their own betrayal, rattled with every step they take. They wear masks of normalcy, but beneath the surface they are drowning in the misery they wrought. They thought they could destroy you, but all they've done is destroy themselves. They are haunted not by a ghost, but by the living testament of their failure, you. So let them suffer in the silence of their own despair. Let them choke on the ashes of their arrogance. They wanted to erase you, but instead they've immortalized you. You are the embodiment of their greatest fear, the indomitable force they cannot overcome. They handed you power on a silver platter wrapped in the very chains meant to bind you. But those chains? They were never meant for you. They are the shackles of their own ruin. They will run, they will hide, but the truth is, they are not fleeing from you, they are fleeing from themselves. The guilt they buried in you has taken root in their soul, growing, festering, consuming. They cannot escape the weight of their sins. Every word they speak, every move they make, is tainted by their treachery. And when they see you thriving, rising, living, they see their end. Let them tremble in their hollow shells of existence. They will never outrun the monster they created, for that monster is not you, it's the reflection of their own actions. They thought they could destroy you, but they only destroyed themselves. They are prisoners of their own making, haunted not by the past but by the living, breathing reality of you. So stand tall, unshaken. Let them crumble under the weight of their guilt. Let them drown in the misery they tried to drown you in. They will never escape it. What they did to you isn't just haunting them, it's devouring them. And the most exquisite truth of all, there is no escape. But the story doesn't end here. No, the weight of their torment is far from lifting, it's only deepening. You see, they thought time would be their savior, that the passage of days would blur the lines of what they did. But time has turned traitor, becoming their most relentless enemy. With every tick of the clock, the shadows of their actions grow longer, darker, more oppressive. They can't run from it. They can't hide from it. Time, my dear, is merciless, and it always collects its debt. Every step they take feels heavier now, doesn't it? The ground beneath their feet seems unstable, shifting with the echoes of their misdeeds. Each breath they draw is laced with the bitter taste of their own regrets. They are no longer just haunted by you, they are consumed by the living, breathing monument of your survival. You are not merely a reminder of what they tried to do. You are a testament to everything they could never destroy. And the beauty of it all, they see you. Oh, how they see you. Not as the shadow of a victim they hoped you'd remain, but as the unshakable force you become. Every success you claim, every moment you shine, it rips through them like a storm they can't weather. Their envy is a knife, twisting deeper with every victory you achieve. They wanted to silence you, but your voice has become thunder, shaking the very foundations of their fragile world. Even their dreams aren't safe anymore. When they close their eyes, they aren't met with peace, they're dragged into the abyss of their choices. The faces they see are not of loved ones or triumphs, but of you, standing tall, unbroken, and untouchable. Night after night, the specter of their guilt tightens its grip. Sleep offers no escape, only a deeper descent into the torment they crafted for themselves. They've become prisoners of their own making, locked in a labyrinth of shame with no exit. Every attempt to rebuild their lives feels hollow, as if their very foundations are crumbling beneath them. They thought they could bury the past, but you are the phoenix rising from the ashes, a blazing reminder that their attempts to destroy you only fueled your rebirth. And as the years stretch on, their torment doesn't fade, it deepens. The smiles they wear in public become masks so heavy they barely hold them up. The laughter they force out rings hollow, echoing back with the sound of their lies. They thought they could craft a future free of you, but their every attempt to move forward is shackled to the weight of their own treachery. You, on the other hand, have become unstoppable. The world sees your strength, your resilience, your power. They marvel at how you've transformed their venom into vitality, their betrayal into brilliance. You shine brighter than they ever could, and that light, your light, casts the darkest shadows over them. So let them flinch at every mention of your name. Let them stumble over their own words, trying to justify the unjustifiable. Let their facades crack and crumble under the strain of the truth they cannot escape. You are the storm they can never outrun, the reckoning they can never silence. Their legacy? It's not the triumph they dreamed of, it's the failure that haunts them. Your existence is the mirror they can't avoid, reflecting back their cowardice, their cruelty, and their ultimate defeat. And you, my dear, are their reckoning, a force of nature they'll never overcome. So stand tall, rise higher, and let the echoes of your resilience drown out the whispers of their lies. Let the world see what they tried to destroy and what they unintentionally created, a warrior who cannot be conquered, a soul that cannot be extinguished. Their downfall is inevitable, but your rise, that's eternal.